Hey, this is Morty back with another video for Everquest. This time, as we're nearing Velius launch, I wanted to give you guys a heads up and give you guys some tools for faction. For me, I don't like having to look at my faction message when I'm running around to make sure that I'm okay. Checking giants, dragons, dwarves, whatever when I'm running around in Velius. So I decided to make some audio cues using Gina, or in my case, I use EQ log parser. And I took the time to go around and make triggers for audio cues for all of the factions in EverQuest. So I made ally, warmly, kindly, amiable, indifferent, apprehensive, dubious, threatening, and scowling. Um, that way, when you guys are running around, you can do a quick con and you can get an audio cue to see what con you are with them. And it sounds something like this. And you guys can adjust these to change to whatever you want it to be.
Cons as threateningly.
So in that case, it's threateningly for that mob, and then when I use my illusion dark elf,
Cons as apprehensive.
it's apprehensive, and I'm just gonna run in.
Cons as kindly.
That one's kindly, and I think I have some mobs in this other zone that I have another faction with. I could con myself for indifferent.
Cons as indifferent. Cons as kindly.
And I'll show you guys each one of those. I'll show you my EQ log parser,
Cons as warmly.
and I'll show you each one of those. I'll bring it up on the screen where you can pause it and look at the um, what I wrote for those in a second. Let me just get far away from here.
Cons as kindly.
So, okay. Let me just get out of this zone real quick because I am not sure if I'm okay with all factions here yet. Just wanted to give some examples. And I don't have Gate or Feign Death on my beastlord, so I want to be safe while I'm describing the rest of this for you guys. And I know I'm KOS to the Dread if I'm not in Dark Elf. Gonna work on that faction here so that I can do the ring quest. I know I'll be good as soon as I zone out of here, so only take me another second. And I'll bring over my EQ log parser. I'll go over ally. And this would be use some of the same stuff as um, Gina. So if you just take a look at this, you can figure out what's used for Gina. It's the match pattern for the audio cue. And then I just use the text to speak cons ally. So just these two lines for each of these triggers. So I'll just go through these slowly. You can pause the video on each one of these. Now, The text on these is different than on P99 or than what is on, like, Alakazam. So I had to figure out each one of these for Project Quarm. So, I did have to do a little bit of playing around to make sure I got each one of these correctly. So, feel free to change your text to speak, whatever. But I hope this helps everybody out in their journey to factioning and staying safe. So I hope this helps everybody out, and thanks for sticking around, and hope to see you in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.